A knife is perhaps the most fundamental tool we possess, a testament to human ingenuity and our enduring relationship with the natural world. For millennia, it has been our steadfast companion, a silent partner in countless tasks, an extension of the hand, a companion in the wild. It bridges the gap between our intentions and the physical world, allowing us to shape our environment and provide for our needs. It's more than just a tool. It's a symbol of self-reliance and resourcefulness. Yet, a knife is only as good as its edge. The quality of the steel, the angle of the grind, and the care taken in its maintenance all contribute to its effectiveness. A keen edge is the key to unlocking its full potential. A dull blade isn't just inefficient, it's dangerous. It transforms a simple task into a struggle, increasing the risk of accidents and frustration. More force is needed to cut, making slips and injuries more likely. The added pressure required to compensate for the dullness can cause the knife to unexpectedly give way, leading to uncontrolled movements and potential harm. Recognizing when your blade has lost its bite, when it no longer performs with the ease and precision you expect, is the first step in caring for it. Regular maintenance is essential to prolonging the life of your knife and ensuring its continued performance. How do you know when a knife is dull? What are the telltale signs that indicate it's time for sharpening? Try the paper test. Slice a sheet of paper. This is a quick and easy way to assess the sharpness of your blade. A sharp knife glides through, effortlessly separating the fibers with a clean, smooth cut. A dull one snags or tears, leaving a ragged edge and requiring excessive force. Or use a tomato, a common kitchen staple that provides a good indication of sharpness. A sharp edge bites in cleanly, slicing through the skin and flesh with minimal resistance, creating a perfect, unblemished slice. While a dull one slips or crushes, bruising the delicate flesh and making it difficult to achieve a clean cut. The most intimate test is the thumbnail, a method used by experienced knife users to gauge the sharpness with a tactile sensation. A sharp edge catches slightly, gripping the surface of the nail and preventing it from sliding. A dull one slides off, offering little to no resistance and indicating a lack of sharpness. These simple tests reveal the true state of your blade, providing valuable feedback on its cutting performance. When the bite is gone, it's time for maintenance. Don't delay. A dull knife only becomes more difficult to sharpen over time. A sharp knife is safer, more efficient, allowing you to work with greater control and precision, and a joy to use, transforming mundane tasks into satisfying experiences. The journey to a keen edge begins with awareness, with paying attention to the performance of your knife and recognizing the signs of dullness. Every cut tells a story. Listen to your blade. Pay attention to the sounds it makes, the resistance it encounters, and the quality of the cut it produces. When it's silent, when it no longer sings its sharp song, it's time to sharpen. It's time to restore its edge and bring it back to life. The answer to a dull blade, that frustrating feeling of inefficiency, lies not in complex machines or modern contraptions. It's not about brute force or quick fixes, but in the river's stones, in the patient wisdom of nature itself. The solution is elegantly simple, a testament to time and the Earth's own processes. For generations, stretching back through countless seasons, people have searched riverbeds, carefully scanning the terrain, their eyes trained to discern the subtle differences between ordinary rocks and those holding the potential to restore an edge. For the perfect sharpening stone, a tool born of the river's embrace, a stone that will breathe new life into their weary blades. The river tumbles and polishes stones, ceaselessly shaping them, smoothing their rough edges, creating a natural selection of tools, each one unique, each one holding a specific potential. It's a process of erosion and refinement, a slow dance between water and stone. Finding the right stone is a deliberate process, a mindful act of seeking, more foraging than random picking, requiring patience, observation, and an understanding of the materials at hand. It's about knowing what to look for and where to find it. Villagers move with quiet confidence, their steps measured, their eyes scanning the riverbed with practiced ease. Sharing knowledge, passing down the secrets of stone selection from one generation to the next, and pointing out promising stones, guiding each other towards the treasures hidden within the river's embrace. It's a communal living tradition, a shared practice that binds the community together, passed down by observation and practice, a legacy of skill and understanding. The older generation mentors the younger, ensuring the tradition continues. We seek a whetstone, A stone with the right properties, fine-grained, shaped by water, its surface smooth and inviting to the touch. Ready for our hands, ready to fulfill its purpose. The search is meditative, a quiet communion with the natural world, connecting us to the land's geology, to the forces that have shaped these stones over millennia. Each stone is tested for texture, its surface carefully examined for the right feel and shape, its form assessed for its suitability, attuning us to subtle differences, the nuances that separate the ordinary from the exceptional. The perfect stone is here, waiting to be discovered, waiting for patient eyes, for a discerning gaze that can recognize its potential. The river offers its gift, a bounty of natural tools, to those who look closely, to those who understand the language of the stones. With the right stone, carefully selected and held in our hands, we're ready to restore our blade, to bring back its sharpness and precision. The journey continues at the water's edge, where tradition meets necessity, and the river's gifts are put to use. What truly defines a good sharpening stone? What are the key characteristics that separate a mediocre stone from an exceptional one, capable of transforming a dull blade into a razor-sharp edge? It's definitely more than just a flat rock you find lying around. There's a science and an art to selecting the right stone for the task. The ideal stone has the right grit, the perfect balance of coarseness and fineness. It needs to be abrasive enough to effectively shape the steel of your blade, allowing you to remove material and create a new, sharper edge. But it also needs to be fine enough to avoid leaving deep, unsightly scratches on the blade's surface. We're aiming for sharpness, not just rough metal removal. Fine-grained, sedimentary rocks, materials like sandstone with their tightly packed particles, or even siltstone, which is even finer, are often the best choices for achieving that balance. The stone should feel smooth to the touch and consistent in its texture across the entire surface. Carefully examine it, ensuring it's free from any large, protruding crystals or unexpectedly soft spots that could lead to uneven sharpening. Give it a test with your thumb, or even gently scratch it with a key to assess its hardness. A good stone should shed a few particles as it works, creating the necessary slurry, but it shouldn't crumble or disintegrate under pressure. Shape matters significantly. You'll want at least one perfectly flat face to work with, and the stone should be large enough to hold comfortably and securely in your hand. A flat surface is crucial. It ensures that you're sharpening the edge evenly across its entire length. If the stone is too small, or if the surface is uneven, your sharpening efforts will suffer, leading to an inconsistent and ultimately dull edge. Porosity is another key factor. The stone needs to be able to hold water effectively, creating that essential slurry of water and stone particles that aids in polishing the blade to a razor-sharp finish. If the stone is too dense and non-porous, it simply won't hold water, hindering the sharpening process. Conversely, if it's too soft, it will wear away too quickly, shortening its lifespan and potentially contaminating your blade. The perfect river stone achieves a delicate balance between hardness, texture, and its ability to retain water, making it an ideal sharpening tool. Nature generously provides the raw materials. Your skill and careful judgment are what ultimately select the perfect stone for your needs. With the right stone in hand, you're finally ready to begin the rewarding process of sharpening your blade. With stones chosen, it's time to set up a workspace. Sharpening requires stability and focus. A flat-topped boulder makes the perfect bench. Stones are laid out, a coarse one for shaping, a finer one for polishing. Both are kept wet, using river water to lubricate and cool. The sharpener finds a comfortable, stable position. Relaxed but steady. The area is cleared of debris, creating a simple, effective workshop. No clamps or jigs, just stone, knife, water, and skilled hands. The river's sounds provide a rhythmic backdrop, connecting you to the environment. The tools and water come from the river. The work is done beside it. This connection fosters respect for both tools and nature. When the sharpener is settled and focused, the real work begins. Preparation is complete. The edge awaits. The sharpening ritual is ready to unfold. The first stage is establishing the bevel, the foundation of a sharp edge. Start with the coarse, wet stone. Hold the knife at a 15-20-degree angle. Lay the blade flat, then raise the spine to about its thickness off the stone. Lock your wrist and elbow to maintain the angle. Push the blade along the stone, sweeping from heel to tip in one smooth motion. Listen for a steady, gritty sound. The stone is cutting steel. Repeat strokes on one side until a burr forms along the edge. Feel for the burr by drawing your thumb across the edge, away from the sharp side. Once the burr runs the blade's length, flip and repeat on the other side. A consistent bevel is the key to sharpness. With the bevel set, move to the finer stone to refine the edge. Keep the stone wet, use a lighter touch. Switch to a drawing stroke. Pull the blade toward you, heel to tip, maintaining the angle. Alternate sides with each stroke, gradually reducing pressure. The sound shifts to a smooth hiss, the edge grows finer. This back and forth polishes away the burr, creating a durable edge. The final strokes are feather-light, just the blade's weight. This is stropping on the stone, aligning the edge perfectly. The blade feels stickier, grabbing the stone as it sharpens. Finesse and patience transform a rough edge into a keen one. The knife is nearly ready for the test. This method isn't about speed, it's about skill and patience. No machines, no shortcuts, just human hands and focus. Rushing ruins the edge, the stone sets the pace. The rhythm of steel on stone water's splash and steady breathing create a meditative flow. The body learns the motion, the mind clears. Traditional crafts engage mind, body, and senses in direct dialogue with materials. Sharpening teaches focus, and presence distractions fade away. The process is active meditation, rewarding patience with tangible results. No risk of overheating or damaging the blade, just cool, careful work. As long as there's a river, you can maintain your tools. This is sustainable skill rooted in nature's wisdom. Sharpening by the river is a testament to harmony with the land. The craft endures as sharp as ever. After the final strokes, the blade is wiped clean and ready. The proof is in performance, not appearance. First, the paper test. The knife glides through, leaving a clean cut. Curves and shapes are effortless. No tearing, just precision. Next, the tomato. The edge bites in with a whisper, slicing thin without crushing. The knife now works with the material, not against it. Finally, the feather stick. The blade shaves fine, curling wood into perfect tinder. Each test confirms the transformation, a dull tool reborn. The knife is sharp, reliable, and ready for any task. The satisfaction is immediate and real. The edge is restored, the tool's purpose renewed. The work of the woods can begin anew. This ancient sharpening method is practical and rewarding for anyone. It connects you to bushcraft's fundamentals and frees you from modern gadgets. Don't worry about perfection, just begin. Visit a river, feel the stones, and learn their textures. Look for fine-grained, flat stones. Your hands are your best guide. Take a few home and practice on an old knife. Focus on rhythm, consistency, and the feedback from the stone. Celebrate small improvements, a cleaner cut, a smoother edge. All you need is a stone, water, and your knife. This skill, once learned, lasts a lifetime. It brings quiet confidence and a sense of tradition. Sharpening is more than maintenance. It's a link to our ancestors' ingenuity. Go to the river, find your stone, and begin.